Got a case. 6-year-old with a nosebleed and breathing problems. She was born with a rare mutation of AT.
Emily has a unique variant on both of her ATM genes. Her disorder mimics AT, but not all of the symptoms.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Lawson. She's a developmental geneticist attached to JHU and an expert on the girl's condition.
Elizabeth Lawson. Emily Lawson.
I'm here as a doctor, not a mother.
Nosebleeds and breathing problems are common symptoms of ataxia telangiectasia.
You could just be seeing the natural progression.
It's not. AT patients have a life expectancy of 20 years. Emily is only 6. It's something else. I examined her lungs 2 days ago. They're functioning normally.
It says she fell off a carousel, head trauma.
If the diagnosis was easy, I wouldn't need you people. I'm here because, according to Eric, you're the best.
We are. Have you considered Wegener's granulomatosis?
It's a good fit. But she can't have x-rays. AT makes her hypersensitive to ionizing radiation. I'll get her prepped for an MRI.
She knows more about her daughter's genetic condition than any of you. She'll be an asset.
Or she won't, Eric.
This isn't a request. Use her.
Oh. Howie!
Where does it hurt?
Tell my daddy, where's my daddy? Ow!
We were able to restore circulation to her hands and feet before any permanent damage set in.
Primary Raynaud's? The cold inside the MRI room could have set it off.
Stress can also precipitate the condition.
She's shown no evidence of cold sensitivity, and she has no problems with MRI machines.
There are other kinds of stress. She heard you and your husband fighting.
Unfortunately, she's heard a lot worse than that before. It's not stress.
Could be secondary Raynaud's. Lupus is consistent with Emily's
Her
symptoms.
lymph nodes aren't enlarged, and she has shown no signs of immune activation. It could be heavy metal poisoning.
From what? The carousel? She was only on it for a minute.
Simon moved into an old apartment building 3 weeks ago. I'm sure he has no idea what the insulation's made of, what kind of paint. He's a good father, but when it comes to Emily's health, I'm gonna get his keys and check for environmentals.
Lupus is a better fit.
I don't mean to pull rank here, but I am her mother.
I thought you said you were here as a doctor.
And as a doctor, I need parental consent, see above. While I'm gone, please start her inoculation therapy.
She's the mother. So let's treat her like any other mother. The only environmental factors we think caused your daughter's illness are the ones you shot her full of.
I tested the drug. This is what I did for a living for 10 years.
She's your child, not a guinea pig.
I tested it first. On myself. And in 6 months, I didn't document any adverse effects.
A trial of one is basically irrelevant.
Respiratory infections are common with AT. With Emily's mutation, they are deadly, and they get worse every year. Lex 2 won't be approved for at least the next 5 years. Emily, on the other hand, wouldn't have survived the winter. What was I supposed to do?
There's a reason for FDA requirements. A study at Jackson Memorial...
I know about Gaines' research. He's publishing next month.
I just spoke to him. His team just linked the use of Lex 2 to renal failure in mice and rats.
She needs an ultrasound-guided renal biopsy to check the damage. Hopefully it's reversible. Kidney number 1 looks good, which means we'll probably take the biopsy from 2.
Hey, you're doing great. Brave as always.
Pretty cool, eh? Wanna try?
What's wrong?
My chest hurts.
Definitely not her kidneys.
Good news. Emily's lungs are clear. No clot.
And bad news, we still don't know what's happening to her.
Whatever it is, there's liver involvement. Her eyes are jaundiced. Her liver's failing. We found a blockage in her hepatic vein, which is restricting blood flow to her liver.
Polycythemia vera.
Red blood counts are normal. Could be some sort of connective tissue disorder.
What if we're just seeing the end result of her condition? She's unique. One screwed up gene from each of us.
Let's stick with our process.
I shouldn't be here.
What are we missing?
Advanced Lyme disease.
Would have seen it in the blood.
You said advanced. We wouldn't pick it up in her blood if it's in her organs and nervous system now. It fits everything but the nosebleed.
But why is it attacking now? All at once. What's changed?
Elizabeth has. She stopped giving Emily the Lex-2. It's an aminoglycoside antibiotic. It's what was keeping the Lyme in check.
Yeah, just started on amoxicillin. I think it's Lyme.
I would have seen signs of that.
Not if the Lex-2 was keeping it in check.
Well, we live in the city. We don't have pets. She's never even been in the woods.
Yes, I have. With Daddy.
I should have told you, but I know how you feel about it. I grew up hunting with my dad. I wanted to share it with my daughter, at least once.
We only took pictures. You don't need to be mad.
Maybe we should step outside.
No. We can't protect her from everything. I assume you'll need a lumbar puncture to confirm.
Emily? What's wrong?
I can't move my arm.
Keep your arms up for me.
What's happening to her?
She's having a stroke. Stroke. Blockage in her hepatic vein, coughing blood, trouble breathing, and Raynaud's.
If we hadn't already ruled it out, it sounds like textbook pulmonary embolism.
What mimics a clot but isn't a clot?
Fungal infection.
Her CSF was clean, no bacterial or fungal markers. Anyone tried calling House?
Not picking up.
Or returning messages or texts.
We're on our own here, so just give me some theories we can use.
Hematologic malignancies. AT patients are more prone to that form of cancer.
You think cancer would present and kill her in 3 days?
Not cancer, but a tumor could act like a clot. An atrial myxoma. A primary heart tumor. The swinging motion of the myxoma intermittently blocked the flow of blood through the right atrium. Inflow blockage stagnated the hepatic vein, which clotted and caused liver failure. Outflow blockage caused the Raynaud's phenomenon and stroke. Pieces of the tumor broke off and lodged in the lungs, causing Emily's breathing problems and the coughing blood. We'll remove the tumor surgically, and hopefully the biopsy reveals it's benign. The tumor was benign.
And we were able to remove all of it.
Does this mean I'm not sick anymore?
No, honey. The tumor didn't cause your genetic condition. You're still sick.
We never let that stop us before, right?